Welcome children to Computer Science Form 4 Part 2 Chapter 1 Input and Output Devices. We have already started with what is a computer, functions of computer, what is hardware and software. Today we are going to see components of a computer and input devices. Still two more topics are there, that is processing device and output devices, that we will see in the third video. What is a computer? We have seen already in the last video, an electronic machine that do variety of job. Functions of computer is IPO, input process output. We have seen some day-to-day life examples. And also we have seen what is a hardware and software. Physical part of a computer is hardware, and the things that you cannot touch and which sets the instruction for the hardware to work is software. We have also seen one activity to list any 5 hardware and software. Now let us start with the components of a computer. In this video, what is a computer? What are the components of computer? The components which carries out basic operations. Okay, they are the keyboard, mouse, CPU, and monitor. These are the 4 main components of computer. We also use some additional parts in the computer, and they are called peripherals. Now peripherals is an external device that provides both input and output. For example, keyboard and mouse, they are input peripherals. If I say monitor, printer, speaker, they are output peripherals. Now let us see what are the input devices. The devices through which we enter data and instructions are called input devices. I hope you are already clear with what is data and instruction that we have seen in video 1. Now to enter data and instruction, we need some input devices that we are going to see in this chapter are keyboard, mouse, microphone, touchpad, touchscreen, digital camera, web camera, light pen, and scanner. Now we will see the different images of this mouse, of the input devices, that is mouse, keyboard, joystick. This is touch screen, ATM machine. This all are touch screen. Light pen, touchpad. When we will come to this touchpad, you will be easily recognized. You have already seen this touchpad. Microphone, web camera, trackball, scanner, and digital camera. These are the different input devices that you are going to see in this video. Now let us start with keyboard. A standard keyboard has 104 keys on a keyboard. The keyboard is already divided into some groups like alphabet keys, numeric keys, function keys, navigation keys, and control keys. Alphabet keys are from A to Z, numeric 0 to 9. Function key is the topmost row of a keyboard. They are from F1 to F12. Navigation keys such as page up, page down, home, end, control home, control end. These all are navigation keys. And lastly is control keys. Now control keys are the example like control key itself, then alter. These are the keys that we use with the another combination of the keys. For example, I want to save a file with the shortcut key. What I will use is Control S. Yes, so this is a combination of 2 different keys. Now let us see about mouse, second input device. A mouse is a handheld pointing device with 2 or 3 buttons on its top. Right? We have already seen the mouse. 2 or 3 buttons. One is left, right, and scroll button. So almost 3 buttons are always there. It is used to control the movement of a mouse pointer. Now let us see about microphone. A microphone is an input device which is used to record our sound, our voice, right? Now microphone is like it enables our sound cards in the computer to record the sound. that input that it gets from the microphone. You can also attach the microphone in many applications such as telephone, tape recorders, or hearing aids like headphones. Excuse me. The basic purpose is to record in the computer using the microphone. Now, touchpad. Now, touchpad is used instead of mouse on the laptop computers. It is a touchpad sensitive pad. You can control the movement of the mouse pointer on the screen by moving the finger on the touchpad. Now see, I am moving the mouse pointer. You can see the pointer is moving around. I'm using the touchpad. I'm using laptop, so I'm using the touchpad. So instead of mouse, I'm using the touchpad. Let us see the picture. See this one. Now you might have seen, okay, yes, now I remember this is the touchpad, right? So you can see there is a left and right click over here. So this is a touchpad that you see on the laptops. Again, it is an input device. Next one is touch screen. Now we are very familiar with the touch screen, right? Most important is our smartphones. We just scroll anything, we select whatever we want, the pictures, we forward the message with the help of just moving the fingers. So that is a touch screen. Touch screen is again an input device. Now, touch screen is a computer screen which is sensitive to touch. We can select the object directly by touching with the finger without using any pointing device, like our cell phone example, our smartphones, ATM machine. If you have seen when you have gone to withdraw the money with your parents, you might have seen the ATM machine. You have to just click with your finger and you get your money withdrawn. So this is a touch screen. Now light pen. Let us see the picture of a light pen. This is the picture of a light pen. Okay. Light pen is a pen-like pointing device. It is used to select the object on the screen. Now it is most similar to a mouse, except that it allows you to point to the object display on the screen or draw directly on it. Now light pen is also used with the CRT monitors. Light pen is mainly used with by the engineers, fashion designers, or architects. Children, if you remember, when you are seeing the smart board in your class, the madam or sir is using that small pen, right? That is used to just click and to guide you. So that pen we can connect it with the light pen. We can say it is a light pen. Let's see now digital camera. Now digital camera is used to take our photograph and record the videos. Now how does it functions? Now photos, videos that is been taken by the digital camera or captured in a digital camera are stored in a small memory chip. Okay, in a digital camera there is a small memory chip. Then if you want to transfer the photographs from the digital camera to the computer, you have to just attach it to the, you have to plug it into the computer and you can transfer the photographs or your videos. Web camera. A web camera is a device connected to the computer for capturing still images and live videos. It is basically used to share pictures and have live chats with our friends and relatives using internet. Mostly we do the conversation with the friends or relatives who are far away from us. We use the web camera and we do it, right? So let us see the picture of a web camera. So this is the picture of a web camera. You might have seen. This is the digital camera, microphone, touch screen, keyboard, touchpad, light pen, mouse, right? Now we will see trackball, joystick, and scanner. Now this is the trackball. Okay, trackball has a ball on its top and it looks similar to the mouse. It works like mouse. Okay, only the difference is all the control is done with the help of this ball, like moving the mouse pointer. You have to move the ball. If you want to select something, just click the ball like that and it will allow you to select. This is the joystick. Joystick is used as a remote. The remote of your games is nothing but a joystick. To play games, joystick is used. Now let us see about scanner. It is a device that reads text or pictures printed on paper and translates the information into a form that a computer understands. There are three types of scanner: sheet-fed scanner, flatbed scanner, and handheld scanner. Now this is the flatbed scanner. Flatbed scanner, again, this all the three are connected to the computer, whichever you are using. Suppose I'm using the flatbed scanner, it is attached to the computer. You have to put the file or a paper what you want to scan. This is the lead. You have to close the lead. It will take it as an image and put it in the computer directly. In the same way here, whichever page you want to scan, put it here. How the printer takes the paper, in the same way it will take the paper and scan your picture and put it in the computer directly. Handheld scanner is also called barcode scanner. Now barcode scanner, it is used to scan the printed barcodes present on various products. It can be seen in shops and malls and etc. Right? You might have seen. So these are the different scanners: sheet-fed scanner, flatbed scanner, and handheld scanner. A small recall what we have done. We have done the different components of a computer, right? Keyboard, mouse, CPU, monitor, different peripherals. Like these are the external devices. Keyboard, mouse is an input peripheral. CPU, monitor and printer is an output peripheral. Now input devices: keyboard, mouse, microphone, touchpad, touchscreen, digital camera, web camera, light pen, and scanner. These all are the pictures of input devices. Keyboard is 104 and divided into some groups. Mouse, we know, a pointing device. Microphone is used to record our voice. Touchpad is working like similar to mouse. Means instead of mouse, you can use the touchpad. It is on the laptops. Touchscreen, we know, we use the smartphones. Light pen, again a pointing device. Digital camera, we can record our videos and take photographs. Web camera, we can have a live chat with our friends. Trackball and joystick, again the input devices. Trackball is similar to mouse. It has a ball on its top, right? And joystick is a remote that you use to play the games. Last one, input devices, scanner. Scanner will directly copy your content in the computer. There are three types of scanner: sheet-fed, flatbed, and handheld scanner. So thank you for today, dear children. If you find it any difficulty, you are always welcome.